Today we are back with another 2K26 video, and I'm giving you guys a 6'9" popper that gets deep bomber, 96 rebound, every legend rebound badge, as well as brick wall. You guys are going to want to watch this one all the way through. It's absolutely insane. Real quick before we get started, I'm putting you on to all the best builds, badges, and animations, so go down there, drop a like, drop a sub, turn the notifications on for me. I really appreciate it, and without further ado, let's get right into this popper build. Alright, so we are in the builder for this 6'9" popper. We are going to go position power forward, height 6'9", weight 285 pounds with a 6'10" wingspan. Now, as you can see, we have the potential to still get a 93, and we'll get into all the stats here in a second, but we also have the option to get a 96 defensive rebound to go with a 99 strength, and we are still going to be super fast with a 77 speed and 69 agility on this 6'9" build. Anyways, getting into the stats, starting out with the finishing, we do have an 80 driving dunk that's going to get us gold aerial wizard. You're going to be able to finish all of the driving dunks that you possibly need to. We're going to be finishing very, very well in this build. We get bronze posterizer, and you could always cap break this up later on in the year if you needed more, but as a popper, we're just not going to be dunking a whole lot. You're going to hit slips, and the 80 driving dunk is going to be more than enough to finish those wide open dunks a lot of the time. This 56 standing dunk, you're going to get some of the standing dunk animations. This is something I wish I could have gone a little bit higher to get that 72 for rise up, but honestly, not super essential. Like I said, we're just going to be hitting the slips. The 80 driving dunk is going to get it done for what we need to do in the paint. The big piece of this build that makes it different than a lot of poppers is the 93 pointer. Now, we went short wingspan. Now, you guys are going to say the short wingspan or the weight is an issue on this build, but I'm telling you right now, I play with a popper that uses this build all the time, and we're probably like an 85-90 win percentage on the twos when I'm playing with him. This is the type of center that I want to play with. Somebody that can grab boards, is still fast, and can shoot super consistently. And I'm telling you right now, the guy I play with is shooting about 85% from three. He does not miss. It's just all catch and shoot wide open with a 93 pointer. So that is going to be very good. The center can't sag off of him. So if you're even half decent at ISOing, or if you just want to rim run the whole game, you can go get wide open dunks the entire game, because this popper is not going to miss out of the corner, especially if you get your hot zones, your lethals. Not to mention, this 93 also gets deep bomber takeover. So if you want to use this build for clips or just playing for fun in the rec, you can shoot from super, super deep on this build because we went super high on the three-pointer. It's a little bit different of an approach because we're not max wingspan. We're not out here trying to get a 99 rebound. We're not out here trying to block every single shot or play insane defense, even though our defensive stats are very good. We're out here to space the floor while still being able to rebound and play defense. Like, there's just not many poppers like that this year. Anyways, I'll stop yapping about the three, but it is essential. It's very, very good, and we can get legend set shot specialist with a max +2 on this build, which, I mean, like I said, you're going to be shooting wide open shots, or the person isoing is going to be getting wide open dunks. That's all there is to it. This is definitely a different play style, but I'm really, really enjoying it, and it makes that corner sitting very consistent. I mean, anybody you play with is going to love you because you're going to be hitting all your shots. That's enough about the shooting, though. Pass accuracy 71. I'm using this build mainly on twos and threes, sorry. And you could bring it to the rack as like a power forward if you wanted to, but you're not going to need the super high pass accuracy in park. You just don't need it this year. The 71 definitely gets the job done, more than enough in my opinion. Ball handle, we do have it super low, but you can cap break it to like an 80 or something with a few cap breakers. So if you guys wanted to turn this build into a build that could dribble and kind of create on its own, you could do that. You get some ball handle, you get a little bit of speed with the ball. The speed of the ball is not great, but this is just more of if you have cap breakers at the end of the year that you want to throw something on. I personally won't be putting it on playmaking, but we do have really, really solid defense on this build. So we're not getting ISO'd on the twos either. I know a lot of big men are out there getting ISO'd on the twos, and that's a big problem. So we do have the 82 interior. We're getting gold off-ball pest, silver paint patroller, silver post lockdown. We're stopping centers in the paint with this 82 interior. We have the 84 perimeter, so we can play perimeter defense. Like I said, we are not getting ISO'd out here. We have silver challenger. We have gold immovable enforcer, gold off-ball pest. Now, we do not get on-ball menace because of our agility. We had to go higher up in the weight so that we could still get the rebounding. But the 84 perimeter, just having that stat is going to be very good, because even on my 6'10" lockdown, that build also does not get on-ball menace, but you can get really good bumps even without the badge. And challenger and the block rating is what's important for getting contests anyways. So we are going to be able to get stops in the perimeter. We're going to get bumps, and we do get a 60 steal to go along with it for the bronze interceptor. Lanes this year are good. I wasn't worried about going 67 for glove just because pluck steals don't really exist right now. But the 84 block, we get silver high flying iron, silver paint patroller. Like I said, we're going to be stopping anything that comes into the paint. Nobody's going to be scoring on us down there. 80 offensive rebound. Now we start with gold box out beast and silver rebound chaser because of this 91. I will be putting 5 cap breakers on defensive rebound to get it to a 96. That'll give us Hall of Fame box out beast, gold rebound chaser. Actually, it might give us Hall of Fame rebound chaser. Let me take a look really quick. All right, so yeah, that actually does end up getting us Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser. And then I will also be, for two of those cap breakers, I will be using the build specialization on rebounding on this build. So we can get that rebounding all the way up to a 96 with 5 cap breakers. And then I can throw some extra, I will be throwing 3 cap breakers on strength to get it to a 91, because if you specialize in rebounding, you can also use your cap breakers on physicals this year. So I will be doing that. I'm not sure what the exact breakdown will be, but either way, once I have the cap breakers that I want for this build, I will have a 96 defensive rebound, giving us Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser, as well as Hall of Fame Box Out Beast. We can max +1 Rebound Chaser for Legend. We can max +1 Box Out Beast for Legend, depending on what max +1s and stuff you have. But we'll have the extra ones from the build specialization. And then not to mention, we will also have the 91 Strength, which is going to go ahead and get us the Brick Wall badge on Gold, which you can max +2 to Legend, and we will have the permanent max +2 that we can use from the build specialization on here if we wanted to. Since our rebounding will only need max +1s, we can use the max +2 from rebounding specialization on Brick Wall because it counts as a defense rebounding badge, sorry. So with that max +2, we will have Legend Rebound Chaser, Legend Box Out Beast, and Legend Brick Wall on a 6'9" build with a 93 pointer not missing out of the corner. I don't know what else you could ask for when you're playing with the center this year. I mean, this really satisfies every single requirement, and it's going to be just a very, very solid build to play with. I promise you, people are going to want to play with you. I did have some people asking about body styles in one of my last videos, so let me show you guys that really quick. We do have firm, muscular, and burly on this one. I just accidentally changed the wingspan. Firm, muscular, and burly on this build. I mean, you're going to be big. You're going to look giant on this build, which I kind of like on these shorter, these shorter centers. I kind of like that. And for the build name and comparisons, we do end up getting shades of Andrei Kirilenko, Evan Mobley, and Anthony Davis. If anybody knows anything about Kirilenko, you know that dude did not miss. Edge Enforcing Pick and Popper ends up coming out with the name. And I'm going to go into the city really quick and just show you guys the cap breakers that we can get on this build, show you what the options are, and then you can have a good idea of what you could put on later down the road after your rebounding and strength is all maxed out. Or if you didn't care much about rebounding and strength, you could see what you could put on otherwise. But we can go all the way up to a 86, 88, 90. We could get a 92 driving dunk on this build. I'm not going to do the math on it, but your ball handle can get up pretty high. Your speed of the ball, you can add 20 to it, so you'd have a 67 speed of the ball. Obviously not crazy, but not too bad either. Yeah, 78 ball handle it ends up coming out to. So 78 ball handle on a big man like this. I mean, you're going to be able to get some dribble moves, definitely move a little bit and create your own shots somewhat, but that's really not what I made this build to do anyways. Like I said, though, we'll throw those 3 cap breakers on strength. We'll throw the 5 on defensive rebound. You can even go a little bit more into your block or into your defense if you have extras towards the end of the year. Not something I would end up doing. But yeah, these are the options anyways that you can put your standing dunk up. This is what the cap breaker screen's looking like, and this is the 6'9" popper build that I run with on the twos court. It's definitely very dominant. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments, or what other builds you've been using in park. Drop a like, drop a sub, turn those notifications on. I appreciate you watching if you stuck around all the way to the end, and I will catch you in the next one.